Hey everybody, it's Chris from braincoachchris.com. Hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to be speaking on the topic of connection. So before we even dive in, let's kind of establish for this discussion what we mean when we're saying using the word connection. So looking up the definition of it, I saw to establish a communications connection, to join together, to establish a rapport. And that word stood out to me. So when I looked up rapport, it said that it's a noun, relation, connection, especially harmonious or sympathetic relation. So again, connection, rapport, relationship. Our brains are actually wired for connection, which means even the most or the least social of us, we all still need connection. And when you think about it, it's something that we do every single day. Even if you are a bit of a hermit, you will connect with people. Whether you order food and have it delivered to you, you still have that brief connection with the delivery person, or receiving a shipment or mail, whether it's chat even with a customer support representative. But there are, regardless of the form, we all connect with others to some degree. And there is also that desire. That's part of how we are as humans, that we actually want that connection. It helps us grow and experience new things and see things in new ways by connecting with others. So if it's something that's so natural and such a part of our daily lives, why is it that connection can be something that is so difficult? Or even if it's not something that we find difficult, we may find it harder than, well, more challenging to create really meaningful connections. Feeling heard, feeling understood, those are things about connection that really add to its quality, to its value. So we're going to talk about that, how we can create healthy and stronger connections. What's interesting, though, is so far in this discussion, we haven't even talked about the most important connection of all, and that's the connection with ourself. It's funny, really. When I was preparing the material and going over it, I thought, wow, when we're having this conversation about connection, it often focuses on connection with others. But what I've noticed in my own personal inner work and in working with others, when we talk about connection, that the most important connection is that with ourselves, with every aspect of ourselves: mind, body, soul. When you think about it, what's the aspect of yourself that you are the most connected to? Now, I may be wrong, there's always the exception, but for the most part, we are immensely connected with our mind, our thoughts. You've probably heard the term monkey mind. It's used when discussing meditation, and I believe in a lot of the Buddhist material, it's described monkey mind because it's just jumping around, all kinds of thoughts, all kinds of conclusions, all kinds of ideas. So we have that awareness and that connection to our thoughts. But what about our body? What about our soul? Or some might call it spirit. But that deeper part of your being, the one that notices the thoughts, the one that has the deeper awareness, the deep desires. How connected are you with that aspect of yourself? So what I'd like to do today is begin with introducing just a very short meditation. Meditation, again, that's another word that brings up a lot of different pictures or ideas in people's minds. When I speak of meditation, right now I'm really focusing on what most meditation teachers would call the beginning meditation, which is the breath, focusing on the breath. And the idea with this type of meditation is not necessarily to rid your mind of all thought, but it will help you to disengage, to take a step back and not be so run by those thoughts, so aware. You can connect more with that deeper inner awareness. And this will help you also to connect with your body. Because the further we go on these discussions, you'll be learning how important it is to have that full connection with one's self. It will help us in making better connections with others when we are better connected and attuned within ourselves. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to just take a few minutes and I'd like you to follow along with me. I'm going to put up an image of some candles on the screen, so if you'd like, you can just focus on the candles. You can also close your eyes, whichever feels most comfortable. I want you to sit upright. It's important during meditation to have the spine straight, aligned, your feet on the ground, and just begin to breathe nice and easy, in and out. You're not worried about whether there's a right way or a wrong way to meditate. Whatever you experience during this breathing meditation is just right for you. You're not trying to make anything happen. Your primary focus is to observe. And you will be focusing on your breath. So again, make sure you're comfortable. And then eyes closed or a soft gaze downward, or looking at the candles. Begin to focus on each breath, feeling the air coming in through your nostrils as you breathe in, filling up your lungs. Notice your abdomen as it expands with the inhale. And then as you breathe out through the mouth, just feel the air leaving the body. Feel the air as it passes your lips. And then repeat again with each breath. And now, focusing on your body, roll your shoulders slowly forward and slowly back. Just slightly lean your head to the left, and then to the right, and then back to the breath. Observe your breathing, sitting quietly, noticing the breath flowing gently in and out of your body, making no effort to change your breathing in any way, but simply noticing how your body breathes. When your attention wanders, and it will, just focus back again on your breathing. See how your breath continues to flow in and out. And as you notice any thoughts, simply notice them. As it's been described, notice them as you would clouds in the sky. Just watch them pass. Simply allowing the thoughts to pass. Bringing your focus, bringing your attention back to the breath. Feel the air entering through your nose. Picture the breath flowing in through the cavities of your sinuses and on down into your lungs. Any thoughts that arise, allow them to pass. Continue returning your attention to the breath. Notice how your body feels. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Shrug your shoulders. Notice how calm and gentle your breathing has become, how relaxed your body is feeling. And now it's time to gently reawaken your body and mind. Begin to notice any sounds around you. Feel the floor beneath you. Feel your clothes against your body. Feel your body against the chair or the floor, wherever you may be seated. So go ahead and straighten out your legs, stretch your arms gently, and then allow yourself to sit for a few more moments. Just enjoy the feeling of relaxation and calm, and notice your body beginning to return to its present state, returning to this moment. Good. So you've done your first meditation, if you haven't before. Congratulations. What I'd like you to do is to continue to do this. You can do it for 1 minute, you can do it for 5, you can do it for 10. But what I'm going to encourage everyone listening to do is to do it daily. I tell this story a lot, and I tell it because it's important, and I'm so grateful that I started a meditation practice of my own, and I started with a 2-minute meditation. I found a 2-minute meditation video on YouTube and said, well, I'm at least going to do this every day at lunch before I get up and go. On my lunch break, I'm going to do this 2-minute meditation because I can at least sit for 2 minutes. I know I can do that. By the end of that year, I was regularly doing 30-minute meditations. Now, that may not be your goal, but the point is that it really, just by simply doing it consistently and over time, it really helped me to disengage from the thoughts and be able to pause and really notice, is this thought, does this make sense? Is this a good idea? By learning to become the observer and learning to step into that deeper awareness, what is it that I really want? some of those deeper questions start to arise and the answers show up as well. And then the body too. Am I tense? Am I relaxed? Am I tired? Am I energized? You'll begin to notice the connection between your thoughts and your emotions, between the body, the mind, and the soul. So, I think I'm going to do a few more talks on connection, because this one really turned into a focus on that inner connection with yourself. But it is the foundation. It is the starting point of having any other kind of really positive and meaningful connection with anyone else, is to begin to create that within yourself. So I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to be putting up these videos on the YouTube channel and on my Facebook page as well. And I'd love to see your comments. I'd love to see feedback. How did the meditation feel for you? Was this, what other kinds of information would you like to talk about? I love seeing your feedback and hearing about your experiences. So I'll be checking the Facebook and the YouTube, and I'll see you later.